Good morning, students. Welcome to RPSGOS School's online classes. Today, we will continue with the chapter Plants, Form and Functions, Module 2. In this module, the learning objectives are parts of plants. That is, plants is divided broadly into two systems, the root system and shoot system. So we will know about the root system. We will study its characteristics, types of roots, function of roots, and the various modifications found in the roots. We will know about shoot system, its characteristics, functions, and modifications. Parts of a plant. All the plants have two main systems, root system and shoot system. Root system, part of a plant which is non-green, that is, they do not possess chlorophyll and grows below the soil. This grows towards the gravity. Shoot system, part of a plant which grows above the soil is called shoot system. This system includes stem, leaves, fruits, etc. Shoot system grows against the gravity. Root system. Roots are the important underground part of all the vascular plants. What are vascular plants? Plants with specialized tissues called xylem and phloem, which are responsible for moving or transporting water, minerals, and the products of photosynthesis throughout the plant are termed as vascular plants. So, roots are found in all the vascular plants. This part of the plant is mainly responsible for anchoring the plant into the ground and absorbing the essential mineral elements and water from the soil. It is also used sometimes to store food. However, not all plants have their roots underground. Some plants have their roots growing above the ground. These are called aerial roots, about which we will study in later modules. Unlike underground roots, these aerial roots are also responsible for absorbing minerals, anchoring and affixing the plant by supporting them to the structures such as nearby walls, rocks, crevices, etc. Few examples of plants with aerial roots are banyan tree, mangroves. They are non-green due to absence of chlorophyll. Roots do not have chlorophyll in it. They develop from the radicle of the seed. Roots do not have nodes and internodes. Roots do not have leaves and buds. Very important, students, roots are positively geotropic. That means they grow towards the gravity. Roots are positively hydrotropic. That means they grow towards the soil. And roots are negatively phototrophic. That means they grow away from light. They have many lateral branches called secondary and tertiary roots. Now let's discuss about the types of roots. There are basically two types of roots, taproot and fibrous root. Taproot system. It is the root system that develops from the radicle and continues as a primary root, which gives off lateral roots as branches. It is also called true root. They provide very strong anchorage as they are able to reach very deep into the soil. It is the main root system of dicot plants. Examples are gram, China, China rose, neem, mango, bean, pea, mustard, carrot, radish. These all have taproot system. Fibrous root system. In this root system, a cluster of slender fiber-like roots arises from the base of the stem which constitute the fibrous root system. They do not branch profusely, are shallow and spread horizontally, hence cannot provide as strong anchorage as the taproots. Fibrous root system is the main root system of monocot plants. Examples are maize, grasses, wheat, paddy, barley, etc. Let's discuss the functions of roots. Roots anchor the plant in the soil. Roots absorb water and minerals from the soil. Roots also prevent soil erosion. Now let's study modified roots. In some plants, roots are specialized or modified to carry out some other functions, which are as follows. Roots store food. A modified root that functions as a storage organ is called tuberous root or storage root. In some plants, the roots become fleshy due to absorption of food material. The aerial parts of these plants may die due to unfavorable conditions, but when the conditions are favorable again, new buds emerge from these fleshy roots. The another function of the modified root is supporting or to provide support to the plant. Some examples of supporting roots are prop roots. These roots develop from the branches of the tree, hang downwards and penetrate into the ground, thereby supporting the tree. These type of roots are generally found in broad canopy trees. Example of prop root are roots of the banyan tree. Another supporting root is tilt root. These roots grow obliquely from the basal node of the stem. The examples are sugarcane. Sugarcane plants have this type of stilt roots. Climbing roots. These roots arise from the nodes and attach themselves to some support to climb over it. Very common example is money plant. They provide support to the plant. Clinging roots. These roots enter the crevices of some support and fix the plant properly. The examples are epiphytic orchids. Buttress roots. These are vertically elongated basal part of the stem which spread in different directions in the soil. These are horizontally compressed and appear like plants, providing support to a big plant or tree. Examples are Arjun tree, kapok tree, jackfruit tree, etc. Now let's talk about shoot system. The stem is the part of the plant which is found above the ground. The stem develops from the plumule of the seed. It forms the basis of the shoot system and bears leaves, fruits, and flowers in it. The region where the leaves arise is known as the node, and the region between the two consecutive nodes is known as internode, as it is shown in the figure. Most stems are found above the ground, but some of them grow underground. Stems can be either unbranched or highly branched. They may be herbaceous or woody. Stems connect the roots to the leaves, helping to transport water, minerals, and sugars to different parts of the plant. Plant stems always have nodes, that is the point of attachment for leaves, roots, and flowers, and internodes, the region between the two consecutive nodes. The petiole is a stalk that extends from the stem to the base of the leaf. An axillary bud gives rise to a branch or a flower. It is usually found in the axil, the junction of the stem and petiole. These are some of the characteristics of the stem. Now let's discuss functions of the stem. The various functions of the stem are support and conduction of water and food. Stems provide support. Stem bears leaves and holds them in a position so that it provides maximum sunlight. Stem also bears fruits and seeds. The major function of the stem is conduction of water and food. Stem transports water and minerals from roots to leaves, flowers, and fruits. Stem also transports the food from the leaves to other parts of the plant. Sometimes stem also helps in reproduction. Stem holds the flower in such a position that it facilitates pollination and fertilization. In many plants, stems serve as a means of vegetative propagation. Let's discuss about the modified stems. In certain plants, stem is modified to carry out special functions besides support and conduction of food and water. Manufacture of food. The stems, which are green, carry out the process of photosynthesis to make food. They are green due to the presence of a pigment called chlorophyll in it. Another function of the modified stem is the storage of food and water. Food and water are also frequently stored in the stem. Examples of food storing stems include such specialized forms like tubers, rhizomes, bulbs, and corms. Even water is stored in the stems of cactus and all green stems which are capable of photosynthesis. Food is stored in specialized forms of stems called tubers, rhizomes, bulbs, and corms. Let's talk about these one by one. Rhizome. These are non-green with distinct nodes and internodes. These are brownish in color. The common types of rhizomes are fleshy due to the storage of food in it. Very common example is ginger. Another modified stem is bulb. Many fleshy leaves are present which store food in it. The base of the bulb consists of a cluster of adventitious roots. A sheath of dry membranous scale leaves cover the bulb. The common examples are onion, garlic, lily, etc. Corm. This condensed form of the stem grows spherical in shape with a flattened base. It has distinct nodes and internodes. Adventitious roots are present either at the base or all over the body. Common example is colocasia. Another modified stem is tuber. It is a fleshy part of the plant which stores food. Potato is the most common tuber largely used as food. It is covered with a number of depressions called eye, which are actually the nodes, and each eye represents a bud. It does not contain adventitious roots.